Testing 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2, 3.
On the backstretch area, it's a two-race paddock today for the qualifiers. Two-race paddock all season long. Two-race paddock.
So we have 7 dashes of qualifiers on tap for you here this afternoon. The first qualifier is 7 horses. Just a Little Sassy with Dale Spence. Can't Stop the Lovin' with Dave Dowling. I Hear Thunder with Robbie Chappell. Timberley Express with Jacob Sweet. Morian Bay with Horse and Driver Damien McClellan. Salisbrook Ripper with Miles Heffernan. And Ruby Ray Crow with Corey McPherson. They'll be on the track in a few moments. First of 7 non-wagering qualifiers moves in behind the Metro Home Building Centre starting gate. Let's go upstairs to Vance Cameron.
Just a Little Sassy, Can't Stop the Lovin', I Hear Thunder. Timberley Express, Morian Bay, Salisbrook Ripper, Ruby Ray Crow, 7 of them that started up. It's the first of 7 on a qualifying Sunday in Summerside. Fast track, no variant, so it's 2.5 or better for aged horses, 2.6 if you're 3. There they go, off end pacing, and Salisbrook Ripper is the first one away. Towards the rail, that's Just a Little Sassy. Coming up in between horses around the turn is Timberley Express. Way wide, a Ruby Ray Crow 4th. I Hear Thunder towards the rail 5th. Then in 6, Can't Stop the Lovin', the early trailer. That is Morian Bay. Along the backstretch they go, and Miles Sr. has Salisbrook Ripper all alone out in front by 4. Ruby Ray Crow is driving up second on the outside. Towards the rail, Just a Little Sassy goes 3rd. I Hear Thunder's in 4th. Racing from 5th. Along the inside, Timberley Express. Then 6, Can't Stop the Lovin', and trailing the field, Morian Bay. 30-4 was the opening quarter, and they swing off the paddock turn, 1 straight back to 7 as they approach the opening half mile, and loose on the lead. That's Salisbrook Ripper. He'll be the midway point leader. Ruby Ray Crow is closed up 2nd, racing 3rd, Just a Little Sassy. 4th, I Hear Thunder. Then in 5th, that is Timberley Express. Going wide in 6th, Can't Stop the Lovin', and trailing the field, Morian Bay. Halfway home time in 1:02 and a 1/5. To the backstretch they go. Final time, 3/4 the next station. It's Salisbrook Ripper, the leader, on a Ruby Ray Crow. Back into 3rd is Just a Little Sassy. I Hear Thunder is tipped out of 4th. Racing from 5th towards the rail. That is Timberley Express. Racing on the outside for 6 is Can't Stop the Lovin', and Morian Bay, the trailer. 1:32-3. They ripped over to the 3/4. Salisbrook Ripper turning home, and here's Ruby Ray Crow right alongside him and about to take over. I Hear Thunder is closing up as they land on the line. It's Ruby Ray Crow and McPherson. I Hear Thunder rallies up 2nd. Looked like Salisbrook Ripper might have held on to be 3rd. Time for the mile, 2:02-4.
Well, the first qualifier is over here this afternoon. We saw Salisbrook Ripper go to the front, 30-4, the half up, 1:02-1, down to 3/4 in 1:32-3, and Ruby Ray Crow moves out of the 2-hole and drives on by for the win here this afternoon, 2:02-4.
Now the results of that first qualifier, Just a Little Sassy was 7th, Can't Stop the Lovin' 4th. I Hear Thunder was 2nd, Timberley Express 5th. Morian Bay 6th, Salisbrook Ripper was 3rd, Ruby Ray Crow the race winner. Fractions up 30-4, 1:02-1, 1:32-3 in the mile, 2:02-4. In review, it's 7-4-2, 5-6-3-1.
Second qualifier will be coming on the track momentarily. We'll have La Vie on Rose, qualifying driver Kyle Drash, Double Terror with Taylor Doyle, E-Gamer with Garth Cole, She's Magic with Corey McPherson, and Pictonian Storm with qualifying driver Damian McClellan. There's 5 horses moving in behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for this afternoon's second qualifier. Let's go back upstairs to Vance Cameron.
Levion Rose, Double Terror, E-Gamer. She's Magic and Pictonian Storm, qualifier number 2, post time. There they go, off and pacing. The first one out will be Double Terror. Second towards the rail, Levion Rose. E-Gamer, he'll be third around the turn. Way fourth is She's Magic, and then the trailer, that is Pictonian Storm. So they arrive at the 8th pole. Double Terror will lead it early for Doyle. Racing from second, Levion Rose. In the mid-pack, that's Henry, away third. Then racing fourth, She's Magic. And Pictonian Storm is the trailer. So they arrive at the opening quarter, led by Double Terror. The lead a length on Levion Rose, and that's qualifying driver Kyle DeRoche getting that 2-hole ride. They were over to the quarter in 30-4. Racing fourth is She's Magic, and trailing the field, that is Pictonian Storm. So they're off the paddock turn, and they're straightening down the stretch, and they have the midway point in their sights. Double Terror the leader. Racing second, Levion Rose. E-Gamer continues third with She's Magic and Pictonian Storm. They're halfway home, led by Double Terror. Continuing in the 2-hole and 2 lengths off the leader, that is Levion Rose. They were over to the opening half mile. Wow, we shut her down big time, just 103. That's a staggering 32 and change second quarter. And now Double Terror starts to get away. Second, Levion Rose. Here comes She's Magic. Picks up third on the outside. E-Gamer along the rail races fourth, and the trailer, that is Pictonian Storm. So it's all Double Terror on past the 3/4. Got him by a half a dozen. Racing second is Levion Rose. She's Magic has him on the outside third. They were over to the 3/4 in 1:32-1. They picked it up big time to 29-1 in the third. Double Terror brings them on home. Racing from second, Levion Rose. She's Magic is third. As they come to the wire, Double Terror goes coast to coast for Taylor Doyle. Tight for the deuce. She's Magic rallies up second, and Levion Rose, she'll hang on to be third. Time for the mile, 2:01-1.
So in qualifier number 2, you saw Double Terror go right down the road here this afternoon. 30-4, the half in 103. 132-1 to 3/4. He came home in 58-1 last half. 2:01-1 to win the second qualifier. She's Magic in there for second. Levion Rose, and qualifying driver Kyle DeRoche was third.
Now the rundown from that second qualifier, Le'Veon Rose was third, Double Terror the winner, E-Gamer fifth, She's Magic was second, and Pictonian Storm fourth. Fractions went 30 and 4, 103, 132 and 1, and the mile 201 and 1. In review, 315, 24.
So in this afternoon's third qualifier coming up, we'll have Arrived Late with Taylor Doyle, Silver Spirit with Devin Wallace, Jafar Dulac with Dave Dowling, All the Way to Cardigan with Miles Heffernan, Billy Bayama with Dale Spence, and Southfield Sky with Corey McPherson, and they'll be on the track in a few moments.
Tammy Collings, contact the Standardbred Canada rep, please. Tammy Collings, contact the Standardbred Canada rep. And a reminder for your horses to be eligible in the declaration box for opening day, you must have your eligibility fee paid. So Joy's going to hang around for a half hour after the qualifiers. If anybody wants to pay up their eligibility without being paid up, you're not eligible to be declared in the race.
This afternoon's third qualifier moving in behind the Metro Home Building Centre starting gate. Let's go back upstairs to Vance Cameron.
The third has arrived late. Silver Spirit, Jafar Delac, all the way to Cardigan. Billy Bayama and Southfield Sky, top of the stretch. Here they come. There they go, up and pacing all the way to Cardigan. Arrive late, and Southfield Sky from the far outside, third into the turn. Silver Spirit goes fourth. Billy Bayama has fifth, and then the trailer, that is Jafar Delac. So arrived late, out in front for Doyle as they move up the back stretch. Second is all the way to Cardigan. There goes Silver Spirit to the outside early from third. Racing fourth is Southfield Sky. Billy Bayama, he's in fifth. Then the trailer, that is Jafar Delac. So the opening quarter mile went to arrived late, and he was there in 29 seconds flat. Now we have a new leader as they round the paddock turn, as Silver Spirit and Devin Wallace move on to the front. Arrived late goes second, all the way to Cardigan. Looks after third. That's Southfield Sky on the outside fourth. Racing from fifth is Billy Bayama, and the trailer, Jafar Delac. There's another new leader at the midway point, all the way to Cardigan, for Heffernan takes over, and they were at the opening half mile. 59-3 was the half, and that's all the way to Cardigan by 3 on Silver Spirit. Arrived late, races up into third. Southfield Sky between horses, and at the rail is Billy Bayama, and 3 high the trailer is Jafar Delac. So the 3/4 comes next, and all the way to Cardigan and getting him there. Silver Spirit is second, racing third. That is arrived late, 1:29-2. That was the 3/4, so they're rolling right along here in qualifier number 3, and all the way to Cardigan. Turning home here for Heffernan. Second is Silver Spirit, arrived late in third. Then fourth, Billy Bayama. So all the way to Cardigan, come all the way from down east, and Heffernan Sr. wins going away. Second is Silver Spirit, arrived late. He will finish third, and the time for the mile in qualifier number 3, 1:58.3.
So the third qualifier is over, and all the way to Cardigan is the winner for Miles Heffernan. Arrived late, was on top of the quarter in 29 seconds flat. Going to the 3/8, Silver Spirit moved out to the front, the half up 59-3. That's when all the way to Cardigan cleared to the front. 3/4, 1:29-2. And on cruise control here today for Miles Heffernan, all the way to Cardigan, 1:58-3. Silver Spirit is second, arrived late is third.
Now the results of the third qualifier. Arrived late was third. Silver Spirit second. Jafar Delac fifth. All the way to Cardigan was the winner. Billy Bayama finished fourth. Southfield Sky sixth. They went 29, 59-3. 129-2. And they're home in 158-3. In review, 3, 2, 5, 1, 4, 6.
And just a note, there will be a little break after the fourth qualifier here to maintain the track this afternoon. In the fourth and upcoming qualifier, we'll have Watch'em Treasure with Zach Conway, One Hot Penelope with qualifying driver Damien McClellan, Brookdale Maggie with Walter Chevrolet, Pleasing Pink qualifying driver Kyle Darash, Heart and Guts with Devin Wallace, and Ironside Sealster with Corey McPherson.
Keith Campbell, contact the judges, please. Keith Campbell, phone the judges.
So the afternoon's fourth qualifier moves in behind the Metro Home Building Centre starting gate. There will be a break after this to maintain the track. Let's go back upstairs to Vance Cameron.
Watch Him Treasure, One Hot Penelope, Brookdale Maggie, Pleasing Pink, Heart and Guts, Ironside Sealster, top of the stretch. They're approaching a start. There they go, off and pacing. Pleasing Pink will leave out on the rail. That's One Hot Penelope. Ironside Sealster is way wide for third. Fourth as they make their way to the turn, that is Brookdale Maggie. Then up the rail, Watch Him Treasure is fifth, and Heart and Guts on the outside. The trailer on their way to the quarter pole. And up front, Pleasing Pink and the qualifying driver, Kyle DeRoche. Here comes Ironside Sealster now. He's rushing on the outside. Takes dead aim at the leader. Away third up the rail is One Hot Penelope. Now fourth is Brookdale Maggie. Fifth to Watch Him Treasure, and the trailer, that is Heart and Guts. They were at the quarter in 30. And 4, and Ironside Sealster has cleared the lead for Corey McPherson. Pleasing Pink goes second. Back into third is One Hot Penelope. That's Brookdale Maggie racing fourth. Then in fifth, it's Watch Him Treasure, and the trailer, that is Heart and Guts. So they're halfway home in qualifier number 4. And the midway point leader is Ironside Sealster. Pleasing Pink goes second. Continuing third, One Hot Penelope, the half mile in 1:01 and 2. Fourth as they race round the turn, Brookdale Maggie. Then in fifth, Watch Him Treasure, the trailer. That's Heart and Guts going to the outside, and Ironside Sealster starts the drive away late. Going to three quarters, he'll lead them by 4. Pleasing Pink is second. Continuing third is One Hot Penelope. Up to take over fourth on the outside is Heart and Guts. Fifth up the rail, Brookdale Maggie, and on the outside the trailer, Watch Him Treasure. Three quarters up in 1:32 flat, and it's Ironside Sealster clear on the lead with an eighth left to go. Pleasing Pink is second. One Hot Penelope third. Heart and Guts fourth in the home stretch now. About to close it out. Newcomer to Summerside is Ironside Sealster, a going-away winner for Corey McPherson. Pleasing Pink held second. One Hot Penelope up the inside for third. Time for the mile in 2:02 flat.
So in the fourth qualifier, we saw Ironside Sealster getting to the lead just past the quarter in 30 and 4. The half up 1:01 and 2. The three quarters in 1:32 flat. And Ironside Sealster drives away from them here 2:02 flat. Pleasing Pink is second. And One Hot Penelope in there for third.
Here's the rundown from the fourth qualifier. Watch him Treasure fifth, One Hot Penelope third. Brookdale Maggie was sixth, Pleasing Pink second. Heart and Guts fourth, Ironside Seals to the race winner. 30 and 4, 101 and 2, 132, and the mile was 202. In review, 536, 241.
So 4 qualifiers in the books here this afternoon. We have 3 left, and don't forget our season opener just 1 week from tomorrow. That is Monday, May 23rd. First post is at 1 o'clock. So they added a little water to the track here this afternoon. The fifth qualifier will be on the track momentarily. J.J. Maximus with Taylor Doyle. Halmac Augustus with Dave Dowling. Frivolous Appeal with Dale Spence. Manlicious with Miles Heffernan. Promise Me Art with Gareth Cole. And Halmac's Hank. Free Leggett with Corey McPherson. A shout out to Donald Adams, the track maintenance man. He's got the track in great shape here this afternoon. Just out giving it a little drag here now after he put some water on it. So once again, a shout out to Donald Adams. He's got the track in great condition. 6 horses moving in behind the Metro Home Building Centre starting gate for the afternoon's 5th qualifier. Let's go back upstairs to Vance Cameron.
And those 6 are JJ Maximus, Halmac Augustus, Frivolous Appeal, Manlicious, Promise Me Art, Halmax Hank. Top of the stretch. Here they come. Off stride is Halmac Augustus. There they go, off end pacing. Manlicious, the first one out. Second is Frivolous Appeal. The third one into the turn, JJ Maximus, way wide in fourth. That's Halmax Hank. In between horses is Promise Me Art, and Halmac Augustus has problems at the back. On the way to the opening quarter mile, and it's Manlicious for Miles Heffernan Sr. by 2. Racing second is Frivolous Appeal. That's JJ Maximus third. On the outside is Halmax Hank fourth. On the rail, Promise Me Art fifth. And at the back, that is Halmac Augustus. They arrived at that opening quarter 28 and 4. So they're rolling up front. Manlicious the leader. Frivolous Appeal all alone in second. Back into third is JJ Maximus. Racing fourth is Halmax Hank. Then fifth is Promise Me Art. And Halmac Augustus is the trailer. So Manlicious rolls along for Heffernan on past that opening half mile. 58 seconds flat. And they're sitting up in here. Manlicious. Second and going wide is Frivolous Appeal. JJ Maximus continues third. That is Halmax Hank fourth. Promise Me Art in fifth. Then the trailer is Halmac Augustus. 3/4 comes next. Manlicious at the rail. Frivolous Appeal has come to the outside. JJ Maximus closing up now third. Halmax Hank is fourth. 3/4 in 1. 28 and 2. Just an eighth of a mile out, and here's Frivolous Appeal up to take the lead from Manlicious. JJ Maximus third, Halmax Hank fourth. Down the home stretch they come now, and that's Frivolous Appeal, the deep stretch leader, and Frivolous Appeal will win for Spence. Halmax Hank got up second. Manlicious held third. Time for the mile, absolutely incredible. 1:57.4.
Well, there's the 5th qualifier for you. Manlicious went to the front, 28 and 4. The half up, 58 and 2. Down to 3/4, 128 and 2. He had Frivolous Appeal neck and neck with him at that mark in 128 and 2. And Frivolous Appeal drives on by for a new record here today in a qualifier, 157 and 4. Great trip. Halmax Hank closed in for second. Manlicious held on for third in today's 5th qualifier.
Now the results of that 5th qualifier, JJ Maximus 4th, Halmack Augustus 6, Frivolous Appeal the winner. Manlicious finished third. Promise Me Yard fifth. Halmack's Hank was second. The fractions were up in 28 and 4, 58, 128 and 2, and the mile was 157 and 4. In review, 461, 352. In the upcoming 6th qualifier, the 5-entry Southfield Sandy, Dale Spence now drives. Dale Spence on Southfield Sandy in the upcoming 6th qualifier.
So 2 more qualifiers to go here this afternoon. In the upcoming 6th, we'll have WC Little Willie with Corey McPherson. She's a Lover with Robbie Chappell. Badlands Giovanna with qualifying driver Kyle Darash. His Boy Elroy with Walter Chevrolet. Southfield Sandy with Dale Spence. And Overwatch with Taylor Doyle. They'll be on the track in a moment. We have 6 horses lining up behind the Metro Home Building Center starting gate for the afternoon's 6th qualifier. Let's go back upstairs to Vance Cameron.
WC Little Willie, She's a Lover, Badlands Giovanna, His Boy Elroy, Southfield Sandy, and Overwatch. Top of the stretch. Here they come. And there they go, up and pacing, and Southfield Sandy coming from the outside to lead them into the first turn. She's a Lover is second. His Boy Elroy rounding the turn from third. Away fourth, WC Little Willie. Fifth is Badlands Giovanna. Then Overwatch will see them all. So to the backstretch they go, and Dale Spence is hustled. Southfield Sandy onto the lead. She's a Lover got away second. His Boy Elroy dropped in to be third. Then away fourth is WC Little Willie. Badlands Giovanna, she's in fifth. And Overwatch is trailing sixth. So they're at the quarter in 30. And 2, Southfield Sandy fronting the field around the paddock turn with no movement in behind him. 2-hole ride, She's a Lover. His Boy Elroy comes out of the turn third. WC Little Willie looks after fourth. Then in fifth, Badlands Giovanna, and Overwatch is tipping to the outside from the back. Halfway home, and it's Southfield Sandy, the midway point leader on She's a Lover, and they were at the half mile. 101 and 4. They go next to the 5/8, and it's Southfield Sandy opening by 2. She's a Lover strictly giving chase at this point. His Boy Elroy third. WC Little Willie along the rail fourth. Overwatch on the outside. He's fifth. Now trailing, that is Badlands Giovanna, 3/4 coming next, and Southfield Sandy widening the lead on She's a Lover. His Boy Elroy is third. They were at the 3/4 in 1:31 and 1:29 and change in the third, just an eighth of a mile out. Southfield Sandy by 5 open on She's a Lover. His Boy Elroy coming wide from third. WC Little Willie fourth. Qualifier number 6 on the line next. Southfield Sandy under wraps. His Boy Elroy was second. She's a Lover held on to be third. The time for the mile, 2 minutes, 3/5.
Qualifier number 6 in the books. Southfield Sandy goes to the front, 30 and 2. The half up, 101 and 4. The 3/4 in 1:31 and 1, and he starts to open up on the field. And he drives away here this afternoon, 2 minutes and 3/5. His Boy Elroy rallied for second. She's a Lover held on for third.
Now the official rundown in the 6th qualifier. WC Little Willie fourth. She's a Lover third. Badlands Giovanna sixth. His Boy Elroy was second. Southfield Sandy, the race winner. Overwatch finished fifth. The fractions went 30 and 2, 101 and 4, 131 and 1, and the mile was 2 minutes and 3/5. In review, 4:36, 2:15.
Just one qualifier left here this afternoon. That'll be the 7th and final. It's kind of our feature qualifier of the day. We have Elroy Shiner on the rail for Jacob Sweet. They Call Me Dude with Corey McPherson. Hunger Pains and Dale Spence. Heart and Soul with Walter Chevrolet. And former Governor's Plate winner Bugsy McGuire with qualifying driver Damian McClellan. And they'll be on the track in a few moments. Just a reminder that our opening program of harness racing comes up a week from tomorrow. That's May 23rd. Our season opener post time is at 1 o'clock. Final qualifier of the afternoon. Going in behind that Metro Home Building Center starting gate. Let's go back upstairs to Vance Cameron.
Pretty good group here to close out a qualifying Sunday at Summerside. Elroy Shiner. They Call Me Dude. Hunger Pangs. Heart and Soul. Bugsy McGuire. Post Time. There they go, off and pacing. Hunger Pangs and Elroy Shiner are the first two away. Crossing over from third, that is Heart and Soul. Fourth, as they make their way round the turn, They Call Me Dude, and Bugsy McGuire, he will trail early. So they're on their way to the opening quarter mile, and there goes Hunger Pangs for Dale Spence onto the lead. Here comes Heart and Soul up to take over second, and he's headed to the leader. Racing third is Elroy Shiner. Back into fourth, They Call Me Dude, and Bugsy McGuire trailing the field. So the new leader on past the quarter, Heart and Soul for Chevrolet, 30 seconds flat, opened it up. Hunger Pangs rounding the turn second, and right with the leaders third. That is Elroy Shiner. That gap to fourth, They Call Me Dude, is there. And Bugsy McGuire, he's the trailer. So off the paddock turn they come through the stretch. The midway point is the next station. Heart and Soul will be the halfway home leader. Second is Hunger Pangs. Continuing third is Elroy Shiner. They Call Me Dude fourth, and Bugsy McGuire continuing to trail the opening half mile in 1:01 and 4. That's a big time breather for a pretty good group of horses. Just 31 and 4 in the second quarter. Heart and Soul will take him to the backstretch for the final time. On his back second is Hunger Pangs, all alone in third. Elroy Shiner, They Call Me Dude fourth, and Bugsy McGuire tipping to the outside fifth. 3/4 in the books. Heart and Soul, and they're starting to pick him up, and they're starting to pull him down. 3/4 in 1:32 and 3 with an eighth left to go. Heart and Soul homeward bound on Hunger Pangs. Elroy Shiner on the outside is third. Bugsy McGuire now fourth, and They Call Me Dude fifth. Down the home stretch they come. Hunger Pangs up the inside is coming late. Heart and Soul will hang on for Chevrolet. Second is Hunger Pangs. It might have been Elroy Shiner holding on to the show prize. Time for the mile in 2:01 and 2.
Well, in the seventh and final qualifier, we saw Heart and Soul take the lead at the quarter in 30 seconds flat. The half up 1:01 and 4. Down to 3/4, 1:32 and 3. And he holds on here today, 2:01 and 2. Hunger Pangs is second. It's close for third. Don't forget, we're back harness racing here. First card of the season. A week from tomorrow, May 23rd. First post at 1 o'clock.
Here's a rundown in that 7th qualifier. Elroy Shiner 4th. They Call Me Dude 5th. Hunger Pang 2nd. Heart and Soul the winner. Bugsy McGuire 3rd. The fractions were 30, 101 and 4, 132 and 3, and the mile 201 and 2. In review 452 13. Only 2 horses did not qualify. Howmack Augustus and Southfield Sky. Those horses did not qualify.